In a world where myths and legends were real, there lived a young boy named Levi. Levi was a curious and imaginative child who loved exploring and learning about the world around him. One day, while exploring his grandfather's attic, he stumbled upon an old, dusty book filled with stories of great inventors and their incredible inventions. Levi was immediately captivated by the tales of these brilliant minds, but one story in particular caught his attention. It was the story of Thomas Edison, an inventor who made many important discoveries, including the light bulb. Levi was fascinated by Edison's persistence and innovation, and he couldn't help but wonder what it would be like to have such an incredible invention. Levi's mind started to race with ideas. He wanted to create something amazing, just like Edison. But what could he invent? As he pondered, he noticed a small, stray cat wandering outside his window. Levi decided to adopt the cat and named him Brian. Levi and Brian quickly became best friends. They spent their days exploring the neighborhood and dreaming up new inventions. Levi would often share his ideas with Brian, who would listen intently and purr in approval. One sunny afternoon, Levi had a brilliant idea. He remembered reading about how Edison had to try thousands of different materials before he found the right filament for the light bulb. Levi thought, what if I could create a new invention using something unexpected? Levi began experimenting with various materials, just like Edison did. He tried using leaves, feathers, and even candy wrappers. But nothing seemed to work. Levi was starting to lose hope when he noticed Brian playing with a ball of yarn. Inspired by Brian's playful antics, Levi decided to try using yarn as his material. He carefully wound the yarn around a small stick and attached it to a battery. Levi held his breath as he connected the wires, and to his amazement, the yarn started to glow. Levi couldn't believe his eyes. He had done it. He had created his very own invention, just like Thomas Edison. Levi and Brian celebrated their success with a joyful dance around the room. But their excitement was short-lived when Levi realized that the yarn invention was starting to unravel. He tried everything to fix it, but nothing seemed to work. Levi felt defeated, thinking that maybe he wasn't as talented as Edison after all. Just as Levi was about to give up, Brian jumped onto his lap and started purring. Levi looked into Brian's eyes and suddenly felt a surge of determination. He realized that Edison faced countless failures before his ultimate success, and he knew he had to keep trying. Levi spent days and nights tirelessly working on his invention. He tried different techniques, sought advice from his friends, and even asked his grandfather for help. And finally, after weeks of persistence, Levi found the solution. He created a special adhesive that kept the yarn intact. Levi's invention was a success. The glowing yarn stayed in place, creating a beautiful, radiant light. Levi couldn't wait to share his invention with the world, just like Edison did with the light bulb. Levi's story spread far and wide, inspiring other young inventors to follow their dreams. He became known as the boy who never gave up, just like Thomas Edison. And as for Levi and Brian, they continued to explore and invent, knowing that with persistence and innovation, anything was possible.